Hey gods and goddesses, Athena here to give you an astrological update for the week. This is a big week. We have the solstice coming up on Friday. That's huge, just that alone, the solstice. This is a great time for ceremony, celebration, meditation, really feeling into the energies, because the solstice is a huge shift in direction. The sun is changing direction. So in the northern hemisphere, the days are actually going to start getting shorter, even though it's the beginning of summer. And in the southern hemisphere, the days will be getting longer. Wherever you are in the world, just feel into this shift in direction. How can we shift in direction? What shift in direction are we taking in our own life? So I'll get more into the solstice as we continue this report, but let's talk about the few days leading up to the solstice. So we just passed by this really beautiful full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius. Wow, did you guys feel the fiery, intense energy? Sagittarius is the vision, and the full moon is enlightenment, illumination. So the vision was illuminated, enlightened. I really hope you guys were singing or dancing, praying, finding some moment to be with your higher self, Jupiter, your true self, your vision. I really hope that you were finding some way to get into that trance state where you can channel what is the vision. So we just received this vision, right? The illuminated vision. Wow, from the full moon into our bodies, and now we have it here. We have this vision. So what are we gonna do with it, right? So the vision is there, it's strong. This week now, Tuesday, we have Mercury and Mars coming into conjunction. They'll be traveling together in the sign of Cancer. This can be a bit intense. Mars is the spiritual warrior, right? And Mercury is the mind. So this is a tuning in, this is an alignment of those two energies. These energies are being activated together. So how can we align our minds with our mission, our sacred mission? Mars is all about the sacred mission. What are we fighting for? What are we doing? And why are we doing it? Mars is all about action, right? So, and Mercury, the mind, are our actions aligned with our mind? Is our mind aligned with our actions, or are they different? Are we still in this dualistic or even multipolar state where we're acting, we're thinking, we're feeling all of these different aspects? How can we bring those into one? So Mars and Mercury are together in Cancer. What is Cancer about? Cancer is all about nurturing. We have so much Cancer energy going on right now because we have the north node of the moon there as well. Mercury and Mars just actually passed over the north node of the moon. North node of the moon is where our spiritual evolution is. So really, it's pointing us north. It's pointing us where we go. Follow the north node. North node in Cancer, nurturing. How do we know that Cancer is nurturing? Well, Cancer is the great mother, the cosmic mother. And in our bodies, Cancer represents liquid. The mother's liquid, her milk that she feeds to her baby, nurturing. And also the fluid within the stomach that helps us get nurturants, helps us receive the nutrients from all of our food. So we can see that the nature of Cancer is nurturing. North node of the moon there, bam. We need to be nurturing ourselves, our bodies, our minds, our souls, and our community. Cancer is the community, the greater family. We are all one tribe. Let's sing it. So we have Mars and Mercury together, right? So can we align our minds with our vision, and how do we go about doing that? Also, what we have going on at the days coming up to the solstice, is we have really great energy flow between Saturn and Neptune. So Saturn is a great energy. Saturn is the master, but he's all about discipline. And sometimes he doesn't make us feel so great about ourselves because he's a bit judgmental if we don't seem like we're on task. He's the taskmaster, right? Neptune is our biggest dreams, our meditation. Neptune is all about otherworldly realms. So Neptune can be all about escaping into those realms, but it can also be about raising our vibration into unconditional love, into this pure state of bliss, which is our natural state. Bliss is our natural state. It says so right in the Vedas, oldest scriptures around that we know of. All of the scriptures saying the same thing: one God, one love, one tribe, one family, right? So Cancer, nurturing. We're nurturing the vision we brought in. Now we have Saturn and Neptune, good energy flow. So Saturn is also about building. We build to master. It's an earthly energy. So it's about building our dreams. This is beautiful. Let's build our dreams. We have the vision. Now how do we stack those bricks? How do we build it, right? The thing with Saturn is, like I said, can be a little bit judgmental, and also he tends to slow things down. Saturn moves very slowly. So we have to realize first, okay, things take time. Beauty, perfection, amazing things, big dreams, they take time. Little by little, we start building, we start moving. So what are those little steps that we're doing to start building our dreams? And they can be very physical, they can be very tangible, they can be in the external world right now, but they can also be within. Are we programming our mind to align with that sacred mission, with that vision? That's a huge step right there. Huge. We have to align our minds. We have to believe. We have to have faith. Neptune is faith. Faith in our dream. Faith in who we are. Faith in our passions. Faith in love. So, are we building our dreams, and what are we doing? The thing about Saturn is, though, like I said, judgmental. So is he slowing us down? In a sense, he's slowing us down not because it's little by little we're mastering, but he's slowing us down because we're feeling insecure. I'm not good enough. How can I do that? My dreams are so freaking big that there's just no way. Like, I'm not good enough to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to escape. I can't do that. We push it away. We become insecure. Saturn leads us into fear. Saturn also has a lot to do with death. So, are we afraid? Are we too afraid because we don't feel good enough to start to build our dreams, to bring that vision in and manifest it? Because that's what we're here to do. We are all a piece of this puzzle. We all have a sacred mission. So if we are afraid, first off, mentally, that's okay. Let's relax. We don't have to judge ourselves for that too. But fear is such a strong energy. Oh my goddess, right? Think fight or flight. These are intense actions. The mind is racing, the heart is racing. It's intense. It's so much energy. What if we use that energy to catapult us, to drive our sacred mission, rather than getting stuck? Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm afraid. I'm not going to go into the unknown because I don't know if I can do it. What if that fear is what actually pushes us into our sacred mission? How beautiful is that? What if we transmute that fear, that energetic substance so strong, into pure action and into love? We can replace fear with love. And to do that, we can do it within our minds, but we do it through action. We fall into depression very, very easily when we're not acting. Sure, it's okay to be, but where are we being? Are we being in a state of contentment and bliss and happiness with our world? Or are we not acting because we're too afraid to really build our dreams, live out our dreams, live out our sacred mission that was channeled, given directly to us from this divine cosmic world for us to share with the world. We are a piece of the puzzle to make peace here on planet Earth. We need you. So channel that vision, that sacred mission. And if fear is there, yes, face it. That is the energy to help you bring it into the world. Let's look at our fears, these fears of our most desired passion, and be like, wow, how exciting is that? I don't have to be nervous. I can transmute that energy into excitement. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my goddess, oh my goddess. It's exciting just to do the same thing all the time and stay stuck doing what we don't love. That's not exciting. Maybe we feel safe, but we get depressed because we don't act, because we're afraid. So we don't want Saturn to bring us to this place. We want Saturn to show us that little by little, we do a little bit, a little something to reach our goals every day, and then boom, we manifest it. We manifest it, and we enjoy the journey. We enjoy the excitement. We enjoy that high energy. So what else do we have going on? So we have the moon in Capricorn Tuesday, Wednesday, and the moon is flowing over these energies, Saturn, Pluto, south node of the moon. This is also a bit intense because all of these signs have to do with death and releasing the past, and the moon is going right over them. So this can be very emotional. This can be very emotional. What do we need to let go? What do we need to let go? Maybe that fear, let go of the fear so we can bring in the vision and start to manifest it. Thursday, Friday, the moon will move into Aquarius, and then Saturday, Sunday, the moon will move into Pisces. But let's back up just a little bit and right, so we have the Mercury and Mars conjunction, right? They're together in Cancer. So Wednesday, they will be directly opposite with Pluto. This is really intense too. I'm sorry I keep saying it. It's an intense week. So Pluto is death, rebirth, transformation, transmutation, power, sexuality, control. It's a lot. It's a very, very strong energy. It's a very penetrating energy. It's deep. It's the soul. It's our desires. So with Mercury, Mars, we have the mind and the spiritual warrior directly opposite Pluto. How do we transform our mind and our mission to align with our nature, with the nature of the world, with all of nature? How do we become reborn? What do we need to leave behind? That's South Node in Capricorn. What do we need to leave behind to be able to manifest our truest dreams? How exciting is that? We have the potential all here. So as I see it this week, leading up to the solstice, right? Very intense, and we can be intensely in the light or intensely in the shadow. So there's this aspect of, are we really falling into the fear, into the escapism, into the depression, or are we flying high into the light? So this week we also have, well, really a few months before and a few months into the future, we have this aspect ongoing of Jupiter square Neptune. It was exact, actually, the 16th, the day before the full moon. So still very, very close, still almost exact. But we have Jupiter square Neptune. So Jupiter, the vision, Sagittarius, our destiny, our dharma, our path, our journey. Neptune, we talked about otherworldly realms. Are we going to go high or are we going to go low? So are we going to go high or are we going to go low? It's a perspective. It's a choice of perspective. It's the mind. It's aligning the mind with the mission. It's aligning the mind with our higher self. So the sun is going to be at the last degrees of Gemini on Thursday. So on Thursday, right before the solstice Friday, yeah, we have the sun in Gemini. And Gemini is about communication. It's about networking. And so we're learning, 29th degree is like the last degree to learn this energy, right? What Gemini is also about, we have the twins. Gemini is the twins. So Gemini is duality. Gemini is projection. We have the higher self and we have the lower self. The higher self is observing the lower self, the personality. But, of course, we're one person, right? I'm one person. The world is one. We are all one with everything. We are all connected. We are all God. You are God. You are goddess. I am God. I am goddess. And that is uniting. Uniting, coming into union, coming into yoga, pure meditation with the truest reality that we are all one, that we are creator. We are co-creators. We are a piece of everything. Yet we are everything as well. Everything is within everything. I am within everything, and everything is within me. You have created this whole experience for you to enjoy and celebrate. I have created this whole experience for me to create, enjoy, and celebrate, and see myself, and then unite with myself. So Gemini, high or lower, can we unite that? Can we align the mission, the vision, the body, soul, spirit, mind? Can we align our actions and our thoughts and our behaviors and our feelings? And can we come into one? Can we align with the rhythms of nature and flow in the waters of Cancer, right? The flow of the divine cosmic mother. So we have the solstice then on Friday. So that will be when the sun moves into Cancer. So we're leaving Gemini, duality. What is our last understanding there? Can we understand that duality is just one half of the coin and there's also non-duality? Are we projecting onto others? Are we not at one? Because I am you and you are me. So if I feel like you're upsetting me, is that really about you or is that about me? That's about me. And triggering that wound is allowing me to heal, allowing me to find myself. It's not about you or me being angry at you or me playing control games, power games, manipulation, using sexuality to control, all of these Pluto situations going on with the mind and the spiritual warrior directly opposite Pluto. There can be a lot of aggression, there can be a lot of fights, there can be a lot of war. But what are we learning? Are we learning to continue warring with one another, or can we be like, whoa, let me look at myself. Why are you triggering me? If everything is inside of me, why is this? What is this? And that is true healing. That is Neptune. Neptune in Pisces. Oh my God. Healing. It's all about healing. And how do we heal? We feel those triggers. We feel those wounds. We allow others to trigger us. Why? Well, we don't allow, it just happens. But we feel it, and instead of fighting back, I mean, there's a time and a place. Yeah, you stand up for yourself. You ask for respect. We ask for respect, for sure. But if it's something little, are we going to throw the fire back? Are we going to play control games and mind games and power games? Because if we're doing that in our outer reality, it means we're doing that within as well. So how are we controlling ourselves? Are we nurturing ourselves, or are we being very dogmatic and controlling ourselves? Are we judging ourselves, or are we allowing ourselves to truly express and nurturing that expression? So with Neptune, coming back to that Neptune square Jupiter, this is expansion, so much expansion, and it's expansion of either addictions into suffering, which I believe many of us, if not all of us, were programmed that life is suffering, the world is suffering, I need to suffer. We're addicted to suffering. Or it can be this expansion of our dreams, our unconditional love, the realization that we have the choice to raise our vibration, raise our frequency through song, dance, prayer, enjoying other people, enjoying ourself, enjoying the healing process even when it's painful. How do we heal? We feel, and we heal. We feel those wounds, and then rather than becoming depressed and not acting and becoming scared, okay, look for the healing answer, the healing elixir, the healing potion for those wounds. And then what do we do with that? We heal ourselves, and then that is our healing modality to share with the world. We feel and we heal, we flow and we grow. We believe and we see. And we reprogram our minds to be in alignment with that sacred mission. We say these things to ourselves rather than saying, I'm not good enough. We say, I am good. I am divinely supported. I am abundant. I am a divine source of light. I am a beacon of light. I am love. I am light. I am here to share my mission. I am a piece of the puzzle that's going to create peace on this planet Earth. I am divine. I am God. I am goddess. I am love. I am light. I am here to celebrate, to enjoy, and to share love. And we speak this, we pray this, we chant this, and we raise our frequency. Why? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we want to feel good? Why wouldn't we want to have the strength within us to live out our dreams? Why would we not want to expand our dreams and our vision? Why would we not want to share our mission with the world? That is freedom. That is love. That is beauty. The freedom to express what we are channeling. When we stop it, we block it. Oh, that's when we get sick. That's when we get depressed. We have to share. We don't have to, but the choice is yours. The choice is ours. The choice is suffering or bliss. Shit happens all the time, but what are you going to do with that shit? Are you going to make compost and grow some trees? Because that's what I want to do. Or are we just going to sit in our shit and I don't think I need to describe that more. Who wants to sit in their shit? Let's grow some trees with it. Let's grow some organic vegetables. So the solstice is on Friday. Amazing energy shift. Let's celebrate. Let's come into ceremony Friday. I believe it's happening about noon. At least Pacific time, Central time, right around there. And for the solstice, the moon will have moved into Aquarius, which I find so beautiful because Aquarius is all about community, about fitting in. How do I find my healing potion? And then not only heal myself, that's number one, heal the self. But then how do I use that healing power in my community? How do I fit into that puzzle? I am a piece of the puzzle to create peace here on earth, to create beauty, love. I am here to share. I am here to be creative. We are creative. It's not like some people are creative and some people aren't. We are all co-creators. So let's create and let's express. I was just with a little girl the other night, and she was channeling a song, and she told me, she's like, I have this song, but I'm too afraid to sing it. And I was like, girl, you gotta sing it, express it. And it was so beautiful. And she was so happy. She was so filled with joy that she sang the song, and we sang it together. And she was like, wow, I thought it was gonna be so lame. And I was like, no, honey, it was so beautiful. And she loved it, and she felt joy. And she looked at me and said, this is the best full moon ever. Why? Not only because it's a full moon, but because she expressed herself, and she was given that permission slip to express herself. So let us all free our minds, our bodies, our souls, and express, channel the vision and express it. I love it. So one more thing, kind of getting all mixed up with these energies this week as I'm feeling the fire, the water, all of the elements so much. Really the intensity of this week, as there are so many aspects happening. Not every week is like this. It's jam-packed. It's a jam-packed week. It's a holiday week. We have the solstice coming up, right? So on the solstice, Neptune is going retrograde. So I've been talking a lot about Neptune, right? Neptune is going retrograde right on the solstice. So retrograde is like backtracking. So this is reflections on healing, reflections on addiction, reflections on unconditional love, compassion, sacred service. How do I serve with my healing power? Coming back to that statement, I am a piece of the puzzle to create peace here on this planet. I am healing. I am healing. I am healing. And when we heal, when we find the way to heal, that is our healing power to share with others, whether we make money off of it or not. However it goes, that's what I believe we're all here for, to research. How do I heal myself? Because once we figure it out, share it. We all want to heal. We are all healing. This time is healing. Chiron is in Aries. The next 7 years, I am healing. Uranus is in Taurus. The next 7 years, upgrading nature, body, we are upgrading, we are raising our energy. So be with that, be in tune with that. Nurture the vision, nurture the mission, nurture the mind, the body, the soul. Nurture. And sure, we have all these planets like Saturn, South Node, Pluto, the moon going over them this week. Death, destruction, judgment, discipline, transformation. Let us transform. Let us change directions like the solstice. And let us transmute that fear into love. What if instead of moving from fear, we moved from love? So much fear can come up this week. So much fear with Pluto and Saturn and all of these aspects. So much war. But we can transmute that into love. Make love, not war. Make art, not war. Share and nurture. Maybe we're not ready to share. You know, we are coming into a lot of retrograde seasons. Mercury is going to be going retrograde coming up at the beginning of July. We have eclipses coming up in the beginning and middle of July, which my next videos will be about. So tune in for those for sure. So maybe we're not ready to share, but are we nurturing what we're planning on sharing? Are we nurturing the body, the mind, and the soul? Are we training in what we want to share? Are we feeling and healing and flowing and growing, seeing and believing? Are we sharing love? Are we sharing love? So many energetic activations this week. let's align. Let's tune in to our bodies, to all the energies around us, and let's align our mind with our vision, with our mission, our actions, with our thoughts. Form creates thought, energy creates form. So what are we thinking in our minds? Let us think the thoughts, the realities we want to create, because we are co-creators. Let us love, and let us reflect on our own healing. On our own healing, how can I heal? And how can I then share that healing with the world? Because we are all on our own unique path of awakening, enlightening. Sing it. I am awakening. I am enlightening. I am awakening. I am enlightening. I am healing. We are healing. We are healing together. Happy solstice. Friday. It's going to be on Friday. Enjoy something beautiful. Meditation, friends, family, dancing. And feel into these energies. How are we healing? Are we receiving love? Then the weekend comes up. We have Saturday, Sunday. Sunday we're going to have Venus opposite Jupiter. So this is an expansion. Venus is in Gemini, right? So this has to do with harmony in our communication. Are we finding harmony in the way we communicate with ourselves and the way we communicate with others? Let's expand harmony for everyone. Let us tune ourselves. Let us fine-tune ourselves with good food, training, and whatever it is that we need. Maybe a healing modality, singing, and let us tune ourselves so we can all sing the same sweet song of love in this universe, this one verse, this one love. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Enjoy the solstice this Friday, and yeah, don't allow the intensity, the fear, the wars to be dramatic, to create drama in this life. Don't allow yourself to fall into the depression and the drama if that's not where you want to be. Use that intense energy to catapult you forward into your mission. Evolution, North Node, Cancer. Nurture yourself, nurture your vision. Love, 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 love. Thank you, I love you.